Hello. Hello, everybody. Why this thing saying rotate device? Hello. Hello. Or shall I say almost good morning? We are about to have a conversation, a late night conversation. Hey, Zay baby. How you doing, love?
That's me.
I didn't say hey, honey. I said hey, Zay baby.
Hey.
Zay baby. How you doing? Oh, that's good. I'm doing good. Hey, Hector, little brother. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing a late night. I decided to do a late night. And sitting here. I'm having a conversation with my husband in the office, aggravating him. Ain't that right, babe? Uh-huh. That's good. What y'all been up to? I'm not having much of a big day. I'm just shooting the breeze tonight. Just having fun. I was sitting in here aggravating him. We was reminiscing on being on empty nesters, asking him how it feels to be an empty nester. Hey, half pint baby, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? We reminiscing on being empty nesters. Ain't that's right, babe? Obviously, you can see as the minimal comments that we having, his minimal comment, I'm really getting on his nerve. Am I getting on your nerve, baby?
Yeah, I know you're getting tired.
He said, yeah. I'm really getting on his nerve. Hey, Tony, little brother, how you doing? He talking about we could have a conversation in the morning at what time? What time you want to have this conversation, baby?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock in the morning when he go upstairs to the gym. I looked at him like, no. No, we're not finna have no conversation at no 5 o'clock in the
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Really? Are you seriously you want to have this conversation at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that way we can work out and have a conversation.
Work out and have a conversation. He want us to have a YouTube workout conversation at 5 o'clock in the morning in the gym. Now, he's not gonna have no YouTube conversation at no 5 o'clock in the morning with me on YouTube. We know that's not gonna happen. Cause he's gonna be too busy just working out. And he's not gonna be paying attention to me. Cause the first thing he's gonna sit there and do is tell me, I'm trying to work out, you're messing up my concentration. Please go over there, get either on the elliptical or whatever, cause he gonna be over there lifting weights and he is not gonna have no conversation with me. Or he gonna stop and he gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And that's just not gonna happen. So I'm not finna even sit there and try to play myself to the left like that. So I don't even know why he even sat there and said that. Right, so hey honey lot baby, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? I don't even know why he played himself to the left like that. He knew he was not gonna have no conversation with me at no 5 o'clock in the morning in the gym. Did you call our daughter today?
I tried shit and answer.
She didn't answer. You on the plane right now to Kentucky? I pray everything all right with you, honey. How many times you tried to call her back?
I tried to call a couple times yesterday, but she didn't answer.
Oh, you tried to call her yesterday?
You text her.
Huh?
Call
You
her,
text
text her.
her?
Yeah, she
Extremely
ain't
blessed,
answer.
beautiful. How you doing, love?
How you doing? You been getting my messages?
Oh, you on the phone without? He on the phone with my daughter. Hey, beautiful daughter.
She said, hey, you been getting my messages? I sent a text. I think it was Saturday.
You stay away from that room. Stay away from that room. Please stay away from that room.
So how everything going?
Extremely blessed, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. How you doing, love?
Okay, y'all not doing that fire stuff, are you?
What fire stuff? They got fire going on out there in California.
Okay. So
They got,
how you job going on?
babe.
Okay, so you got, huh?
They got fire stuff going on out there
No,
in
no, she is.
California.
Oh no, she is. No, she's
Oh,
fine.
they.
Right now, she's fine. But she's there. She's fine right now.
So they're not in that fire area down there. Okay.
Let me tell you do orientation. How's this coming on? Okay. Okay. You still going to school?
Is it 25 minutes away from your home, honey lot? I did not realize that. My daughter out there, she said it's not over in their area. My daughter and my son-in-law is out there.
You said what now? What class you taking? Okay. Alright. I just calling. I've been trying to call.
Y'all hit that like button. I don't go. They're stationed in the Navy base somewhere out there. Don't start me lying to which Navy base. I got the address somewhere in there.
Okay.
I just know the call to pick up the phone that she don't never answer.
Okay. Well, if it rains too much, I can leave a message. I would, but I've been calling. Okay. You said.
Yeah, she don't never answer the phone.
I'll leave a message.
We have to call around about this time to get her on the phone.
But yeah, I just want to call check on you. You want to let you tell your brother. Okay.
She don't never answer that darn phone. That phone like contagious.
So what?
She has a contagious phone.
Okay. All right.
And I be sitting there like, wow.
You doing fine. I'm gonna let you go so you can do what you're doing.
Lady.
All right. Bye bye. She said love you too.
You know what? The only time she call is what, babe? Only time T call us is when she what? Need money. Huh? Need money or need something. That's the only time she call. Other than that, she don't call. She don't never call. We call her what? Once a week. We'll call her once a week. And then after that, yep. Pay my bill. Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my telephone bill? The phone work. The phone work when the funds run low. It sure do. The phone work. It sure do. The fun work when It sure do. The phone work. The phone actually work when the funds run low. And every time we sit there, we was like, I say, hey, when last time you heard for the kids? And he say, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me call them. And they phone don't never work. So every time we call, phone don't never work, never work. But I tell you what, they'll talk to us through a text message in a minute. But you pick up that phone and that thing ring on the other end, it'll ring forever and ever. You leave messages after message after message, but you send a text message, they'll respond to it immediately. And I'm like, are they screening their phone calls? They must be screening their darn phone calls. But then let me not answer the phone, they'll call him. Why mama not answer her phone? Is she screening her phone calls? Where her phone at? Is her phone broke? What's she doing? He say, she on the phone. Tell her to get off the phone. We need to talk to her right now. And I'm like, seriously, y'all don't even do that for me. When the phone's high, the phone on sleep mode. They say it's mom. They sure do. I'm like, really? I got some children to be tripping for real. They be seriously tripping. I'm like, oh my God, y'all are on trip mode. What mode are y'all on? Y'all got some serious issues. They do. They have some serious issues. But I love them to death. Babe, this thing say office click to run XE is trying to create a new file or directory. Allow. Yeah, these millennium kids is a mess. They sure is. They a hot mess. They sure is. They sure is. It's supposed to be a conversation with Mister, but he seemed to not want to get off the office computer over there. And see, maybe we should have. I should have aggravated him during his workout, but then he still wouldn't have had a conversation then, cause he probably would have been too involved. I know them. I know them babies. They something else. Okay, honey, like have a safe flight. My prayers be with you, love. I know them. My sister, she's a '80s baby too. She sure is. She's a '80s baby, 1980, and she a hot mess, a straight hot mess. Yeah, she is straight a hot mess. I was like, wow. But I love her to death too, cause she the baby. And she shows, let you know she the baby. See this thing right here? Do I allow this? Block it, treat it as,
Allow it.
allow it. Okay. Yeah, she definitely a hot mess. What's wrong? Your knees hurting?
Yeah, my next guy, I tried to walk around with exercising yesterday.
Exercising yesterday? You must have overdid it.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You took your medicine? Huh? Huh?
No, I'm finna go to sleep.
You finna go to sleep?
Yeah.
This early? You ain't never went to bed this early.
Yeah, it's about 12 o'clock. What are you talking about?
You ain't never went to bed this
I went
early
to
at
bed-
12
I went to
o'clock.
bed- I went to
Usually your
bed-
butt don't come in, you climb into bed to about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, because I tell you I'm trying to do the right thing.
You trying to do the right thing?
Get up and work out, yeah.
Get up and work out?
Yeah, I gotta get up at 5 to work out.
Yeah. Now you trying to do the right thing, get up and work out.
That's right.
Oh, your mom has surgery in the morning on her knees. Oh, I'm sorry. My prayer's gonna be with your mom, half pint. Hey, always a lady. How you doing, beautiful?
Where you see me for that?
Oh, right here, babe. See, come around. You can see him.
Right one.
Right here. See, right there. I can see him right there.
Right
See?
where?
Right here. You got your
Oh.
glasses on?
Oh, right there. Thing. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you terrified. I said good night.
My husband said good night. Now, for some odd reason, his butt is going to bed early.
I'm
He
finna get up in
never.
the morning.
You're gonna get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Boy, look at
I got
here.
this morning. I'm gonna get up now. I wouldn't have made by this time. A little bit early yesterday when I got this morning, I actually felt fine. I felt good. So I was like, well, yeah, I might just start going to bed about 11 o'clock so I can get up at 5 so I can work out. That way, when I come in the evening, I don't have to worry about working out. I can just relax.
See, they said good night, babe.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get up in the morning. I work out. I walk on the treadmill about 15, 20 minutes. I just do that.
You a mess. You know that he done changed his whole routine up on me. His butt always go to bed late. Come and get in the bed.
But for the weekend out, I'm gonna still go to bed late because that be on time I can do no workout.
You gonna get.
Just let me reboot real quick.
You letting that reboot?
Yeah, you do updates. When you last time you did updates on that?
Probably never. You gonna run an update on this?
I do it tomorrow.
You do it tomorrow. Okay, yeah, cause you can fix the rest of the other stuff too.
How do you do update on the one in there too?
Huh?
How do you do one on your other computer in there too, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, you the IT person. You know, I know not all this stuff. If you don't do it, it ain't gonna get
Well, how you
done.
an IT person, but you all in YouTube streets?
Huh?
You know about that?
Okay, but I just know how to turn the computer on and do all that other good stuff. That's the rest of that stuff is your job.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I mean, you gotta get on your job if you wanna be with me. Y'all gonna hear him go off on me in a minute. I better quit while I'm ahead. I better quit while I'm ahead. He over here scratching his head right now.
It's 11:43.
Why he steady call it's 11:44 over here.
That's 11:44 a.m. too.
Huh? They say they feel your pain, baby. You heard me? Am I a pain in your butt?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? How
Mm-hmm.
big of a pain am I in your butt?
Bigger than my butt.
Huh?
Bigger than my butt.
Wow. He talking about, I said, am I a pain in your butt? How big of a pain? Bigger than his butt. Wow. Okay, my New Year's resolution is not to be a pain in my husband's butt. You think that's gonna work?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Nope.
You don't think that's gonna work, babe? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I'm gonna stick to that New Year's resolution?
Nope.
Wow, Hector, you serious? Wow, Hector said no too. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, babe.
Okay.
Hmm? It's all your fault. You shouldn't have spoiled me so much. Hmm?
I'll work on that.
Babe, you shouldn't have spoiled me so much.
I work on that.
You gonna work on that? You think that's gonna? You gonna work on that? How you plan to work on that? Huh?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? Have you came up with a plan? Have you had any thoughts on that? Have you been thinking about that?
Nope.
You haven't?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Cause I don't think they're gonna work too much if you're trying to work on that. Yeah, that's not gonna really work. Cause then that means I'm just gonna become a constant nagger.
Oh, what you do now?
Oh, for real? I'm a constant nagger? Huh? Are you serious? Hate to say you get them an inch, they take a mile. Heck, they're actually in my case, I don't take a mile. I just take the whole football field. I'm really truly 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 spoiled. But we'll blame my husband for that. Yeah, we'll blame my husband for that. But I don't think he's blamed for all that. I think my family is to blame for that. What you think, babe? Hmm. Out of anybody in the family, in my family, who you think is the major contributor to that? Hmm.
Grandma.
My grandma. You don't think my daddy the contributor to that?
Well, yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Hey, Ziz, beautiful. How you doing? You up late? You are up late. Yeah, I was a daddy's girl growing up when I was younger. I was a daddy's girl. I was a daddy's girl when I was younger. My daddy told that story. I'm always up late. Normally I be doing my homework.
Really? Normally?
Hey P Smith, beautiful. How you doing? Yep. Normally I'll be doing my homework. I've been
Normally, you do homework?
yeah, but I've been slacking a few days. I've been half doing it.
Yeah, doing it.
Uh huh.
Okay.
What I've been doing, baby?
Nothing.
I ain't been doing my homework.
Mm-mm.
Why I haven't?
I don't know.
I have did my homework. I've been caught up on it.
No, that's what it is.
Huh?
That's what you call it.
What you call it?
Not doing it.
Not doing it. I'm caught up.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Except for the research that's due tonight. But you know I'm gonna come up with an immaculate reason why I'm gonna turn it in late. Babe. He busted me out for not doing my own research paper, y'all. You see how he just bust me out on not doing my research paper? Man, that thing right there, I had an immaculate migraine headache today. I mean, headache from, oh my God. My husband was worried about me and my headache. I had a headache from excruciating hell. And he was worried. I had him worried today about my headache because he was like, I don't like seeing you like that. And I was just laying in the bed and stuff, and he was worried about it. Babe, you was concerned,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Usually when you take something,
Huh?
well, you usually have you take something for your headache.
And then when we was sitting around, we was talking about a situation and stuff and everything. And yeah, and I had a headache, a migraine and stuff. So my migraine, I had a real bad migraine. And then the other little blue pill that that when I took my one migraine pill when it don't work, I do have another migraine pill that I take, the blue one. But if I take that, then I will be knocked out right now, because that's what that pill is for. It'll knock me out. But see, I couldn't take that because I hadn't eaten anything. So once my husband had brought me something to eat, and I just laid there and I rested, and I rest for a little bit and stuff and everything, and I just laid there, and then all of a sudden it just started fading away, um and then I was freezing too. So my husband had turned the heat on a little bit, and after that, after maybe about maybe maybe 2.5 hours, was it 2.5 hours after I ate, baby? Or huh?
Yeah.
Then I started feeling better. And then I got up and was walking around and stuff, and I had came back here to the back office, and I started talking to him, and we was back here conversating in the office. So yeah. Municipal, my beautiful sister, how you doing? Yeah. Babe, what you doing over there?
I had to reboot this thing for a second time.
You had to reboot it for a second time? It needed another update to it?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like you're installing some stuff over there.
No, it's just stuff I had up so I could study for my certification.
Okay.
But as soon as it's finished, as soon as it's finished,
Sandra, my beautiful sister, I love you to death. Yeah. So and then on top of it, I got to update my glasses, go get my eye exam. And speaking of that, did the people send that stuff to you for our eye appointment, babe?
what?
Did they send you the thing um for our eye appointment? Ain't it this month?
I don't know.
Are you gonna call them and find out whether we got an eye appointment this month? I thought it was this month. I thought, huh?
I don't know. I call that in the morning.
When did we have our last eye exam? I thought it was right around this time last year.
I thought it was too. Probably. I think it is.
Huh?
I think it is.
Yeah, because I thought it was right around this time. Yeah, because I think my eye exam is right around our eye exam is right around this time. So I got the
It ain't this month. It's next month.
huh?
I said if it ain't this month, it's probably next month.
I don't remember going to an eye exam in the month of December.
We gotta find out.
Huh?
I'll find out.
Yeah, cause your eye exam is before mine's, right? Yeah. So they should have sent it already. Yeah, I am, Sandra. I had a real bad, severe migraine earlier today and stuff and everything. So I had a real bad, real, extremely bad migraine. Are they still showing the things still not the prices and stuff still low on them? Have they come up?
I think everything's back.
They're back to normal.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. So yeah, Sandra, I had a severe migraine earlier today, and it was I had woke up with a migraine, but um it intensified throughout the day and stuff and everything, and it didn't get any better. So it just kept intensifying and stuff and everything. So yeah. Well, I take two different types of medication for it, for my migraines. But when it start really, really severely intensifying, um the one pill that I take is a blue pill, but it'll put me to sleep, and I couldn't take that because I hadn't eaten anything and stuff. And my husband had brought me something home to eat, and after I finished eating, I just laid there and rest. Okay, babe, you getting ready to go to bed?
Yeah, I'm about to finish some going to bed.
Okay, I love you.
I'm eat.
All right.
Make sure you go.
Okay, can you bring me some water, please? And I just laid there for like a couple more hours and stuff and everything, but I was freezing too. And after that, I started feeling a little bit better. And then I got up and I had came back here to the back office where my husband was and started talking to him. And I was feeling better. And I was like, oh, well, let's have a late night conversation. He said, okay, we'll have a late night conversation. But he wanted to have one in the morning at 5 in the morning. Why? Yeah. So I wasn't going to do that. You say I'm waiting on my flowers with cousin, brother, and uncle attached. Oh, wow. I hear his slippers. Y'all was just cool and just like, yeah, he got on them darn. Usually I have on his slippers. He have to come get his slippers from me. Usually I have them on. He'll come look at me like I'm crazy. All your slippers you got in there, you want to come put my slippers on. I said, well, shoot, them be the first ones I see, so I put them on. But his knees bother him, so I know. It's just like the typical wife, ain't it? The other day he was looking for his shorts, and I had his shorts, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember where I had put your shorts. That's like the typical. Good night, Hector, little brother. You have a blessed one too. Yep, that's just like the typical wife. Been done put on something, don't know where she put it at. She just can't seem to stay out of stay out of nothing. I be doing the most right here. But we empty nesters, so hey. Until the grandkids come over. And then we grandparents. And then we got the 10-month-old who always seemed to wanna his butt too golden, but he don't wanna sit down, but he wanna be held, and he trying to walk, but he don't wanna crawl. So we went and got him. I went and purchased him. It's like a he got a walker, but he got this push around that has the wheels in the front, and it has like the musical thing. It has the wheels underneath it. It has the musical thing. It's like a stroller. It's a toy stroller where he can hold on to it and he can walk. And he rather use that, and he'll walk around pushing that and walk around versus using the walker. And it's so funny because after he done hit something, then he'll fall on the ground, and we have to move it out of wherever he done hit it at. so that we could pull it back, and then he'll crawl to it, and then he'll pull up on it, and then he'll go to pushing it again because he's so eager that he ready to walk, and he's 10 months old. So he gets so frustrated, and then he'll sit there and he'll start crying. I mean, literally, he is crying, boohoo crying, tears coming out, crying his whole heart. I'm like, are you serious? Are you dead serious? Seriously? Are you serious? And I'm like, so when we pick him up, then he'll stop crying. But you put him in that stroller, and he'll follow you around at full speed in that stroller, but go somewhere out of his eyesight, you'll swear almighty somebody done killed him. But then when you put him on that little push stroller, he'll push it around until he hits something, and then he'll fall back. And if he can't see you, I said, oh my God, are you serious? Are you dead serious? Are you serious? Yeah. And I'm like, and I called his brother down. I said, can you come down and play with your little brother? I said, oh my God. Yeah, you gotta have that secure view. I'm like, seriously? Are you serious? Oh my God. So we have the little gates up and everything, and he don't like that because he want to be able to push all the way through everything. And I'm saying, oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious? Seriously, I'm right here. I'm standing right here. I'm right here. I'm in your view. I said, my goodness. But then when my husband walk in, soon as he see Papa, oh my God, you can forget me. I'm a non-factor to him. I am a non-factor to him. It's like I'm completely invisible to him. I said, oh, so you play me? All right, not a problem. So I said, wow. But let my husband go out of his view. Yeah. Yes, November is Pancreatic Awareness Month. It sure is. It sure is. It's on November is Pancreatic month and stuff and everything. And it definitely is. So if you all have not went in and gotten your check and stuff and everything, please go in and get your check, get your colon check, get all that. Make sure y'all stay abreast of all that. Yeah, it is. It's on Child Psychology 101, but unfortunately, these children that's been born within this 2018 year, 2017 and 2018 year, these children are very smart. They smarter than the average child that was born in 2012. They don't even make books on these kids. I was like, at least at least you had some form of knowledge when it came to these kids are coming tech savvy and everything. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, they very smart. I mean, intelligently smart. Cause my grandson, he's he's 5 now, and I'm like, wow, just to sit there and have a conversation with him. And it's amazing to know that you can have this conversation with this 5-year old. And sometimes I have to sit there and I have to look at him and I say, oh my God, I cannot believe you are 5 and I'm having this intelligent conversation with this 5-year old. And then he do something to let me know he's 5 years old again. And I was like, oh, there you go. You're 5. But yeah, he is really amazing to have the grandkids around at the house and stuff and everything. And I love having them at the house. I'm glad he got out of that moving out of his parents' house, because he went through that spell of moving out of his parents' house and moving in. Take me to my nana house. I'm moving out, and he will pack his bags. He went through that spell real bad. And his dad would wake up and he like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm moving out. Take me to my nana house. And next thing you know, doorbell be ringing, and this little kid be wheeling his little case in. I'm home, Nana. I'm like, huh? Huh? My husband looking like, my husband go to the door. So I'm like, your grandson here. Your grandson here. When my husband pick him up from school, listen to what they listen to. Technology is off the chain. Did you see the new Samsung phone that is $1,700 that flips shut? Grandkids keep you young. My parents used to. Yes, I seen that one. I actually seen that and stuff. But um, we go out there to my grandson's school cuz he's in school. We go out there to his school, and they are tech savvy. Those kids are very tech savvy, and to actually sit there and watch those kids in action, I see why they are so very tech savvy. And I was actually going out there to pay his tuition, and something told me to stop in to Mr. Monty's class, and I was like, let me just stop in and see what they do. And I had the front office call and let her know that I was going to stop in, because we could stop in. And I stopped in, and I was just in the back, and I was observing and stuff and everything. I was like, wow, I was really amazed at some of the things that those kids do. And I didn't realize that they are so tech savvy that my grandson, he has a iPad. And when he's here on the iPad, he has a he has these programs on the iPad that he actually goes to. Actually, I didn't even know that he knew where to go to install, how to go, where to go to get the programs to install the programs. And he was sitting there, because I asked my husband, I said, hey, did you put these programs on this iPad? And my husband said, no, Keith did. And I was like, huh? So they actually are very smart. They don't do books anymore, or do they? No, they don't do books anymore. Everything is computerized. And I'm like, wow, oh my God. I was really, really shocked at some of the things that they actually do and stuff and everything. I was really shocked at the difference from how they actually have it there and stuff and everything, because he's actually able to learn a lot of stuff on his the programs that they use in school are the same programs that he actually have on his tablet and stuff and everything. So he stay abreast with a lot of stuff. And I'm like, wow. And I was just amazed at the stuff, and I just sit back, and he'll sit there and he'll come in there. He say, Nana, come on, let's do this. And I'm sitting there, and he's showing me this and he's showing me that. And I just sit there and I just look at him, and I'm like, okay. And it's really amazing. So I'm glad to see that my money for me paying for him to go to that school is not going to waste at all. I'm really amazed. I'm actually proud, because I did a lot of research prior to it was time for him to go to school. We did a lot of research into private schools and which private school we wanted to send him to. So when the time came, we actually went out to the different private schools, and we did the walkthrough, we did the sit down, we did the talk. And what happened was, me and my husband, we sat down, and um, we picked what we thought was the best private school for him to go to. And the one that we picked actually turned out to be the better private school. And I'm glad we did pick that school and stuff and everything. And he get to stay there all the way up until his fifth grade, which now they are in the midst of actually bringing middle school I think it's middle school into that private school. So he will actually be able to attend stay at that school through his middle school. So we will transition him from um that I think it's gonna go all the way up until eighth grade, eighth grade, and then we'll transition him to a regular public school. My parents had to buy us encyclopedias. Now Google is now all in all. I don't really Google is okay. I don't really like it, but you know what? Encyclopedias, oh my god. I had my first encyclopedia set when I was 7 years old. And I'm glad you brought that up because um I think once he turns 7, I think I'm gonna buy him an encyclopedia set because encyclopedias was the bomb. And I remember having my first encyclopedia set when I was 7 years old. Encyclopedia, that's when the people used to go around from door to door to door, knocking on the doors, selling encyclopedias and stuff and everything. That was way back in the day and stuff and everything. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. When he turns 7 years old, I'm gonna buy him his first encyclopedia set. Atlas, yeah. You don't see all that no more. Everything is always Google, Google, Google. And Google is not a reliable source. Google, Wikipedia, Everpedia, none of that stuff is a reliable source. As a matter of fact, it is so not reliable, but I actually have an account with Everpedia, what is it? Wikipedia, Wikipedia, Everpedia. I I actually have an account with them, and they tell you to when you're taking any type of classes and stuff and everything, they tell you not to use those sites, but they tell you to create an account there, and they walk you through those accounts, and the professors walk you through those accounts by telling you to set those accounts up. And once you set those accounts up, they walk you through how to go in and edit those informations. On like they'll pick a particular topic that's already in there, and you can go in and join and create an account, and you can go in and edit those accounts. So that's why they have edit, because people go in and edit those, so the information that's in there are not reliable sources. None of this stuff in there is reliable sources. So that's why you could never use that as a credible source when doing any type of paper or anything. That's why they always tell you to make sure that you cite all sources from any and everything that is from a journal or peer review literature and all that stuff. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You feel me, municipal. You feel me. What you say, Tony? We never had all the encyclopedia books. Always had two or three bits. Hey, that's right, Tony. That's right. Over time, you start losing them because you don't realize the value of them and stuff and everything. Right, right. So that's why I don't look at the credibility of anything, and that is the fastest way to get yourself a big fat F source not credible. Any of that when you use anything that has anything dealing with Wikipedia, Everpedia, any of that stuff, because you could actually create an account with the multitude of people, and you could go in and edit that information and stuff. And I actually have accounts with them under under a unknown name, and I go in all the time just to play around with it, and I actually edit. I actually went in and edit a particular source and just put in something and rearranged the source around and threw in some my own version of the words or whatever I want to put in and stuff and everything, and people will use it as credible sources and stuff. That's why they say those sources are not credible, because those are actually the words of other people that's actually go in and put in what they want to put in. Those are not credible cited sources and stuff and everything. So I don't give any validity to anyone using those type of sites and stuff. Now, if they actually could go in and use something from an article, and to include when we use articles from the newspapers and stuff and everything, um and all that, even those are not as credible, but I give that more credibility than I would Wikipedia or Everpedia or anything, because once they catch their mistake, they will go back and they will redact that and say this is a correction. So I would give more credibility to the news articles than I would those type of sources, because those sources are multitude of people that goes in and put their own information in. It's not just one person and their information. They are a multitude of people that have added their information in. So, you know, yeah. But hey, other than that, I guess this was supposed to have been a conversation with Mr., but Mr. decided to go MIA to bed early. Cause he's getting up to go in the gym early. And I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do. Cause he gonna wake me up and he gonna say, I'm asking you for one time and one time only. Are you going upstairs in the gym with me? And then I'm gonna turn over and I'm gonna look at him. And depending on if I get a good night's sleep, I'll probably get up and go in the gym with him. Normally, I like working out with my husband. My husband can be real anal up there in the gym working out with him. He can be real anal. And I don't like, and then he'll make me mad. And then after he make me mad, then I have to storm downstairs, and hear me storming downstairs. Cause I hit every step going downstairs like boom, 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 boom. And then he'll sit there and say, and you need to pick up your feet. I was like, and you need to pick up your feet. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I sometimes I just can't do it, and I'd rather just go and work out by myself without working out with him. It's just easy. Working out with my daughter when she was here. I like work because she would complain a lot too. She would complain a lot, but she was easy to work out with. I don't like working out with the boys either. Believe it or not, I don't like working out with them because they anal too. But I like working out with my daughter because it's easier to work out with her, because we could sit there and we could have conversations and stuff and everything. But with them, nah, I can't work out with them because they anal. I don't like working out with them. Now, they will make me curse them out. I will go off on them. But my husband, he will he'll get mad real quick, and I have to. You know what? Just go on downstairs and you work out on your own time. You work out on your own time. Yeah. So, and then sometimes it's fun working out with him, cause then it just all depends on, like, if he going really hard in the gym, then that's not a good time to really work out with him. But then if he have like if he have his good days and I could go out there and work out with him, then it'll be fun, cause then he'll do like the all right, get in there. And sometimes I'm just being sometimes I'm just being a butthole, and I don't want to. I'm not playing fair. And if I'm being a butthole, then I make it real difficult for myself. You did great on that treadmill talking. I was like, ain't no way I could breathe walking on that treadmill, let alone talking to. I was tired too. I was tired. I was tired too. I was tired. But yeah, I had to still finish my workout because I had to get on the elliptical, the beast and stuff and everything. But yeah, I love to work out. I love to walk. I love to do all that and everything. And when he go upstairs, he like to go work out because he keep forgetting that we're not in the military anymore and we retired. Do you know about the Black Sea oil? You know, I heard about that. As a matter of fact, where's my pencil? I heard about that and I will research that. And when I go live again, we'll talk about that. And we're gonna talk about the other one that municipal had brought up. Let me get my pen and black seed oil. Have you heard about the black? Do you know about the black seed oil? No, I don't. But let me research that. Black. Did he take my tablet too? See, now this back thing, back table back here is mine, and he always bother my stuff. I can't. Black seed oil, black seed oil. I'm gonna do look that up. You wax super on. You wax super on. I know. Ain't here municipal doing my best. Cold pressed capsules and the oil itself you rub on joints. It works. Oh, okay. Oh, what is it? Sweet sweat. I use the usually when I work out, right before I work out, I use that sweet sweat, but it's mixed with coconut oil. And I use sweet sweat, but then afterwards I'm gonna look into that one for what you talking about too. But I don't get sore after I work out and stuff, and I work out hard. But see, my husband has he had a knee replacement over, now it would have been 18 years ago. He had a knee replacement on his, I think it's either his right or left knee. Over 18 years ago, he had a knee replacement. So when he had his knee replacement, um, maybe about 3 years ago, what was it? He's been retired now 4 years. So I want to say maybe 4 years ago, he he found out that the cartilage is gone in the knee that he had his knee replacement, but it's also gone in his left knee too. So now he have to have that knee replacement again in the right knee, but he also have to have a left knee replacement. So he have to have both knee replacements done again. And he's not going to have that done until he retire again for the second time. And don't know why he working, but you know how gurus is when it comes to IT and stuff and everything, but he worked because he just want to. And anything dealing with cyberspace and all that stuff, and ethical hacking and all that good stuff and everything, that's his heart. That's his love. That's his passion. um he loves doing that. And we have this conversation all the time. Why are you working? Because I want to do that. And I said, well, you don't even have to work. We got the business and stuff and everything. He was like, well, actually, the business is you because that was your passion. And he said, and at any given time, if you don't want to do the business, you can always shut it down because we don't have to do that either. We're good and stuff and everything. And and he said, and I know the business is like a hobby to you and stuff and everything, but at the end of the day, you know, just like what I do is a hobby and a passion for me. What you doing is a hobby and passion for you. And I say I got it. But he really enjoys what he do. So he say he's not going to have those surgeries until after, he get ready to retire, which he only have to do 10 years before he retire again, and he only have 6 more years to go before he retire again for the second time. So um, that's a blessing because he only have to do 10 years this time before he have to retire for a second time. My dad had bone on bone in his knees. Wow. Yeah, I mean, he takes his medicine and stuff and everything, and I mean, he bear through it. He really do. He bear through it and stuff and everything. But hey, he have his good days. He have his bad days. But I know when he's in pain because he'll limp a little bit more than usual, and then when he's not in pain, I could tell when he's walking correctly. I'm gonna get him that. I'm gonna try that for him. I'm gonna try that for him. But I know when he is because but he's supposed to be wearing those braces on his knees too, but he won't do that. He got them things and them things in that closet, and they've been in that closet now for the past couple years. And I pulled them out. I caught myself being funny one day, and I pulled them out for him to put them on. He looked at me and he sat there and he said, "What's that?" I said, you supposed to be wearing that. And he sat there, he told me, he said, the same place you got that from, you can go ahead and put that back. I said, no, you supposed to be wearing it. I'm gonna need you to wear it. And he said, I'm only telling you one time, go put it back. I was like, see, that's the problem. Men. They don't want to do right. They don't never want to do right. But yet it's still, let me get sick, let me have a migraine, let something be wrong with me. Then it's, here you need to take this, here you need to do this, here you need to do that, here you need to do that. I ain't taking no for an answer. You better do this, you better do that. But let me see that he limping or he hurting or something, and I try to do the right thing and I try to get the, but I'm being funny with the knee brace. And let me try to go get what he's supposed to be wearing. Then I get told, or I get directed and told, uh, given a directive, put it back right now. I'm only tell you one time, put it back. That's just like going to work out with him. And I have to remind him sometime, hey, you retired, you no longer a first sergeant. Okay. So we not finna get up here and act like you still in uniform. You retired, sweetheart. Okay. And we not finna do this. Okay. This husband and wife working out. And I have to remind him sometime. No, we're not gonna do this. We not finna do this. This what we not finna do. This what we not finna do. Cause he'll get anal sometime. He will. He get anal sometime. He'll get real anal. And here it is. I don't call it temper tantrum like I normally do, which is probably about every day. Then I catch a temperature. And then I have to storm downstairs, or in my case, stump downstairs. And then afterwards, he'll come down there and say, I love you, baby. Because he know he done messed up, and then he'll come down there and he'll make up. And then he'll go cut a rose. He'll go cut a rose from the garden, and he'll bring it in, and he'll give it to me. I love you, baby. And I'm like, is that one of my roses from the garden outside? Hey, T. Harrison, beautiful. How you doing? Is that one of my roses from the garden? You better believe it. He know he'll mess, though. I love him to death. That's my baby. 17 years, it'll be 18 years, but hey, I love him. I love him. I love him to death. I guess, people don't understand, at the end of the day, that's what marriages is all about. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just it's supposed to be a conversation with my husband, but he tapped out and when he got into bed. Cause he planned to get up in the morning to go work out in the gym. Yes. I'm not gonna stay on that much longer. I'm gonna tap out here too. Yeah, I had came in here. Was aggravating him in the um off in the office in here. I came in here to aggravate him in the office in here and stuff. So yeah, and I don't know. I don't know, but I will go live again and stuff. Um, I don't. I haven't been going live lately. I think my husband really mad with me because I ain't do that. I didn't finish that research paper that was due tonight. He probably really mad with me about that, but he'll get over it. Yeah, he'll get over it. Cause he don't like when I slack. But I'm caught up outside of. I'm caught up on my homework. My homework is done. I am. I ain't gonna do nothing but go in there and turn the TV on. Cause you know what? It's best for me to be up just a little bit longer. Because I ain't gonna do nothing but go get in the bed and turn the TV on. He already know. See, after 17 years of being married, the routine don't change. He already know this. This is the routine. We have done this routine over and over and over. We have done this routine over and over and over. This has been the biggest routine. Now, normally I will go to bed first and he will stay up and I will watch TV to go to sleep. And then he will come get in the bed because that give him time to turn the TV off, right? And then he able to go to sleep. And by the time I realize the TV is off, then I turn the TV on and he's sleeping really good. But being that he went and got in the bed first, and if I go get in the bed, he's not sleep good. So I do nothing but turn the TV on. And then he gonna sit there and he gonna turn over and he gonna look at me and he gonna be like, babe, really? Really, babe? Really? And then here come the question. This is what he gonna say. Baby, do you think it's about time that we start having separate beds? And I'm like, seriously? Yeah, I think it's time we have separate beds because I really got to get my sleep in. You like to watch TV. Are you serious? When can we start having it? Are you serious? Did you really just go for that? You the one brought it up. Wow, I didn't really expect you to go for it. You know we go through this conversation like every other day, right? And then he gonna say, you know what? I love your sense of humor. You know I love your sense of humor too. And then he gonna sit there and say, come on over here with your spoiled self. I know, right? I know my husband. I know my husband. I know he'll. Then we go through this routine. We go through this routine all the time. I know my husband. We go through this routine all the time. For real. For real. We go through this routine all the time. I mean, it's just like anybody that know me that have ever talked to me or ever heard me and my husband talk, they know me and my husband is comical. We're very comical. We're a comical couple. We're very comical. Yeah, we are very comical. Me and my husband is very comical. And he crack his jokes on the sly too. He really do. He'll crack his jokes on the sly. Yeah. So we go through this every night. So one of us have to go to sleep first for the TV to go off or the TV to stay on. I know, right? 17 years, but I love him to death. It'll be 18 here pretty soon. And I'm trying to figure out what he got in store for our 18th anniversary. Yes, yes. Yes, that is my best friend. That really is. That is my very best friend. You know, that really is. That's Sandra, that is my best friend so much and stuff and everything. That's my confidant. That I could actually, still laugh with him, joke with him, clown with him, talk with him, and everything, and we do a lot together and stuff and everything. And then and I give him his time to go do things with his organization. He give me time to go do things with my organization, and we come together with our organizations and the things that we do in the community, and the things that we do with family, that our organizations allow for our families to come together and do things and stuff. And then we do things as a family together and stuff. And then the quality time that we able to have together and stuff and everything. And the support that he gives me, that I'm also able to give him, that he was able to sit when we first got together, um, and talk about it, because it was just like, hey, um, this is what I want in a marriage. This is what I'm looking for. And we talked about that because it was kind of strange what not strange and stuff and everything, because when I met when I first seen my husband and stuff, it it's funny, uh, because he he had they had a name for me when we met and stuff and everything. But when I seen my husband, bow-legged men is just like, oh my God, that is my weakness. And I seen this bow-legged guy, oh my God, just walk past me on my job. And I just looked at my best friend to this day. I sat there and I said, who is that guy? And when she told me who he was, the first words out of my mouth was, is he married? And she was like, no, girl. And I say, do he got a girlfriend? And she was like, girl, I think he's seeing somebody. And I was like, for real? So I remember they was getting ready to give him a surprise birthday party. And she had messed around and she invited me to the party. She was like, hey, they getting ready to get so and so birthday party, a surprise birthday party. And I said, for real? I said, the bow-legged one, the real bow-legged one. And she was like, yeah. I said, He got a girlfriend. I asked again. She was like, I think so. I say, is he bringing her? And she said, I think he got. I said, no, no, no. This ain't finna work like that. I say, the only way I go, you go tell him he gonna have to get rid of her. Cause I'm gonna be his date. I'm gonna be his date. My husband tell this story to this day right now. I'm gonna be his date. So I ain't know the retard. my best friend ain't a retard, but I, her crazy behind went and told him. So back then he was the platoon sergeant for, some of his soldiers that was over there where I was. And he was calling to look for one of the females there, and I happened to pick up the phone. And he said, this sergeant who? And I said again, I said, this sergeant so and so. And he said, I'm glad you answered the phone. He said, I got a question to ask you. I said, yeah, it's all true. I'll bold too. I said, yeah, it's true. He said, what you doing right now? And I said, nothing. He said, I'll be over there in a minute. So he had came over and he was like, let's go eat lunch. And we left him, we went and ate lunch and stuff. And we were sitting down eating lunch, right? And he sat there and he said, I don't know because he said, you could be a bitch sometime. And I said, yeah, I know. And he sat there, he was like, well, what you doing this Friday? And I say, getting to know you if you let me. So that Friday we had made plans to go out and stuff and everything. And we ended up going he took me to this Italian restaurant and stuff and everything. But it was kind of strange because that Friday I was gonna call and cancel and he was gonna call and cancel. But we ended up going out that Friday, and we went to this Italian restaurant, which wasn't the average Italian restaurant, because I had this seafood salad, and the seafood salad it had it was made the seafood salad was made of scallops, oysters, octopus. It had I mean it wasn't your average seafood salad, and it had calamari. Oh my God, it was just immaculate. And after we had finished, we had like walked downtown, and we had went to this winery and stuff. Yes, that was a seafood salad for your behind. So we had walked downtown and we had went to this winery where you can drink wine and stuff, and we had tasted all the exquisite wines and stuff and everything. And oh my God, it was just so immaculate. So he ended up coming back. He ended up taking me back to my place, and I invited him up and stuff and everything. And this was like overseas. So he ended up inviting him up to my place and stuff and everything. And he was sitting there, and I was like, I knew he had to drive back like 30 minutes away to his place. But the thing about driving when you're in another country and stuff and everything, once you get a DUI there and stuff, you pretty much lose almost your whole military career. So I was kind of looking out for him. We was in Europe when that had took place. We was actually in Europe when that had took place, and I did not want him to lose his military career. So I told him, I said, well, why don't you sleep on the couch and stuff and everything. And he actually stayed there and stuff and everything. But that was just like the beginning of our 17 years. That was the actual beginning of our 17 years. And we have been together ever since. So that's how me and Mr. got together. Me and my boldness. Yeah. We was in Europe. And we had like um the place that made my wedding gown. Oh my God. Oh, it was just like, wow, they did a beautiful job. And I said, when my daughter had got married, my gown, my daughter actually had wore my wedding gown that I had made and stuff and everything. And she was like, Mom, I did not realize that you had paid a lot of money. They did a immaculate job on my wedding gown too, and I still have it. And it's real beautiful. It's real beautiful. So the girls are actually uh I have it upstairs, and they're going to actually keep it in the family, and I make sure we keep it preserved and stuff and everything. So that is going to be the wedding gown that goes down from tradition to tradition to tradition and stuff and everything. So, and we had a really, 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 really large wedding and stuff and everything. But it was really nice. Brody Wells. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I knew who I wanted. I sure did. I did. I knew who I wanted and stuff and everything. I guess you know what? It is a true saying when you know who you want and when that person know who they want and stuff and everything. It just I don't know. But we didn't rush into anything. Um, because we actually took our time, and we dated for a while, almost 2 years. We dated before we even got married and stuff and everything. So we got to know each other for a while and stuff and everything. um and we have been together ever since. It was just like one day maybe you can share a pic of you and your wedding day on YouTube. I share it with you, Sandra. I sure will. Not laughing. Not laughing. uh, but it was really nice. I'll share the as a matter of fact, I'll share the wedding dress. I'll show the wedding dress. Y'all will see the wedding dress. I'll show you the wedding dress. I can take you up to the closet. You can see the wedding dress. Let my phone charge a little bit. I'll take you upstairs and show you the wedding dress. Let me get some percentage on this, and I'll take you upstairs and show the wedding dress. But yeah, it was really nice. It really was. It was nice. But it really was. I really absolutely loved it. I had fun. Yeah, my husband say, he say I gets really really silly. You probably now that was funny. I love you to death, Sandra. I do. I really do. T, T. That was funny. I sure will. I'll take y'all upstairs so I can show you the wedding dress. I sure will. Cause I got all my dresses in one closet upstairs and stuff, and I sure, hey Nene beautiful, how you doing? I will take you upstairs so I can show you the wedding dress. It's upstairs. I have it up there in the plastic bag. This is upstairs. It is heavy too. It's really really heavy. It really is. I think I was really small in that dress back then too. Okay, T beautiful. I was really small in that dress. Wow, that was a long time ago. God, that was a long time ago. My daughter, she put it on. She wore it. I was so, and you know, I had I actually shed a tear when she had put that on and stuff. Hey, Black Bruce, my brother, how you doing? Yes, I was like, oh my God. I say, really? I am so glad to cause me and my friends, we have went down and I didn't know exactly what I wanted. You on your way to work? That's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't really know what I wanted, and so we went down to the shop, and the lady sat there and she say, okay. So what she did was she said, I got something for you. And when she came out with like 7 dresses. And I didn't like any of them. And she said, I knew you wasn't gonna like them. And she said, that's why I saved the best for last. So when she came out with it and stuff, she said, and I'm gonna put put some stuff to it and stuff and everything. And when she did that, and oh my God, that had blew them away. And I went in and I tried it on, and I said, "Oh my God, take this off, take this off, take this off." And I was looking, and I never forget my girl Sean and all of them. And I was just sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my God, oh my God." And my husband and his friends and them was like some shops down. And I said, oh, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this. So when I had took it off and stuff and everything, and it stayed there, and my girl, she went back and she picked it up and she held on to the dress for a minute and stuff and everything. And so I remember the day when we had got married on that day and stuff. They had met me there. They had got there, and when we had got there and stuff, you know, we got married in 2 different languages and stuff and everything. So it was funny because on our way going to the reception and stuff, we had to go up like this big old hill. So the heels that I had on, I couldn't walk in them, and I almost fell. And so they sat there. I said, "Whoa!" And everybody just turned around and looked at me. And I said, well, y'all just gonna let me fall? So we had to go back to the car, and I had put on some tennis shoes. So I'm walking around in tennis shoes the whole entire time. So when they sit there, and you have to waist your dress and all this stuff, and you had to pull the thing off your thigh and all that good stuff. So when they pulled it up and I had no tissue, everybody was laughing. And so my girl sat there and said, only her. Only her could put on some titties. I said, y'all lucky I ain't put on no boots. It was so funny. It was so funny. It really was. It was so funny. I thought that was so cute. And my husband say, well, at least she got on white tennis shoes. He say, because normally she been done put on them blue and white felines. the blue and red felines, and I had my blue and red felines that I used to always love to wear and stuff. And he was like, "I'm just glad she didn't bring them shoes." Comment boots. I'll be fit. I know. I know that would have been just like, oh, did she really just do that? Did she just do that? But yeah, I'll be fitting. Yes, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm still waiting for it to get a look back. 2 more minutes and I'm gonna take you upstairs so you can see it. Yeah. Yeah. Walking up the hills that hard. I know. I know, but I did not realize that hill was that steep. And I'm like, oh whoa. And they looked at me and nobody, they were just looking. I'm like, y'all just gonna watch me fall? And it was like, oh, we just thought you would just. I'm like, no, we're going back down the hill so I can get my tennis shoes. Yeah, I sure did. I put my tennis shoes on and stuff and everything. I know my husband was worried because he was like, please let them shoes be white. Please let them shoes be white. Cause I just knew he just knew I was gonna have on them felines. And sure enough, I had them white shoes on. But I was tempted to bring my felines cause I love them. I had loved them bad boys too. I sure did. I loved them was my I would wear them shoes everywhere. I had loved it. I didn't care. I ain't care them thing was outplayed or nothing. I did not care. I had them shoes forever in a decade. Sure did. I did not care. Hey Black Truth, how you doing? How you doing? Yep. So I really did. I enjoyed it. I sure did. I enjoyed it to the fullest, all the way to the fullest, and stuff and everything. But we're gonna go upstairs. Cassandra, you said you want to see it, and I'm gonna show it to you and stuff. And hopefully we got enough juice. Yeah, we got 9%, enough for me to run upstairs and give you a quick look of it, and we can get a quick look, a very quick look and stuff and everything, and just so you can see it, and hopefully I don't fall going up the stairs, and I don't fall going down them. But ah, is this it? Yeah, it is it. Okay. This thing is heavy. All right. Okay. I have to take the bag off of it. But yeah, we had God, I did not realize how big this thing was. Oh my God. Oh my God. I really outdid myself on this one. My husband, he gonna be like, what the world? But yeah, she really did outdid herself on this and I even had oh Lord Jesus. Okay. I'm trying to hang it up so you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it when I had it in my veil. And she did a really good job for me too when I had that done. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. But she did a really good job. That was my wedding dress. Yep. That's the dress she had made for me. 17 years old. Yep. And that's the same dress my daughter wore just recently. So. And that's the dress my next daughter will when she get married. So I was like, wow. I already did. Hopefully I made it downstairs without falling. Oh, wow. I actually made it down here without falling. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was yeah, thank you, Black. I'm so glad you stopped by, Black Truth. Yeah. You heard me stumping downstairs. Yeah. But um yeah, I had that made 17 years ago. And my daughter, she wore that. And when Bree ever get married, she'll wear that. And too, whenever she get married, she'll wear that. So that will be, yeah. Yeah. So I was like, wow. When she asked to wear that, I was like, yes, you can. And stuff and everything. I know my aunt told me to have it put on ice. And I never heard of that. But I'm gonna go up there cause one of my friends, she owns a shop. So I'm gonna ask her what is that. And she said it preserves it a lot longer. So I don't know what that is and stuff and everything. So I'm gonna have that put ask her about it. To put have it put on ice. I never heard of that or what that is. And I have it in the actual original bag that it came in um when I first got it and stuff and everything. So that's the dress that I wore. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah. But It is 106. I enjoyed being on live tonight, just chit chatting. And Mr. went to bed about an hour ago, so he should be getting ready to have a good sleep. He ain't sleeping hard yet, but he should be nice and sleep. And I'm going to get in the bed and enjoy. And y'all have a wonderful night. Have a blessed night. And remember, tomorrow's not promised. So do good, be nice, be wonderful, and be blessed. I love y'all. Thank you, Sandra. Love you too. Bye bye, baby.